Hello, mindful friends. Hope you're having a good day so far and enjoying this wonderful weather that we've been having. And welcome to Mindful Mondays. I'm trying to post these meditations on Mondays and keeping them relatively brief with a little bit of background information on them. And hopefully giving you some practices that you can try throughout the week. And then each Monday there'll be a new one to try out for that upcoming week. So today we're going to be talking about getting out of the head. There's so much going on in our head. There's so many thoughts, there's so many distractions, there are so many, stimuli that are coming at us from so many different sources that it can be overwhelming and it can be very stressful. In fact, next week we'll discuss stress, but the basic practice for today is really just simply getting out of the head and into the body. And there's so many ways that we can do this. Um, if you've been in my classes before, I know you've seen this cartoon image, which I love. When we're on autopilot, our minds tend to go to all the things that we're worried about, all the things that are kind of going wrong in our lives, right? And it's just natural. It's the way our minds work. So here's the man. It's a beautiful day outside, but he's walking along with his dog. And he's got so many of these worries and concerns and just challenges that are going on for him, right? The dog, on the other hand, dogs are blessed. They don't have those kinds of things usually. Um, they're just enjoying, he's just enjoying this, he or she, I don't, is just enjoying the beautiful day and what's right in front of them. And so that's really the essence of today's lesson. Because if we don't sort of take control of this, what happens is that we can be completely overwhelmed, like this image here. Those worries and concerns just build up and really get to be quite a burden and very, very overwhelming. And then when it gets to that point, it's just so hard to stop and to clear the mind a little bit. So getting out of the head and into the body is really what we're going to be trying to do with this meditation, which will start right now. So as you can see from this image, sort of a body laying down, we're going to do sort of a body scan here today. But we're actually going to break it up into three different things. We're going to start with grounding the body. That's always a good skill. And then we're going to do a quick body scan. Body scans can be any length, really. You could do them standing up, you can do them sitting down, you can do them laying down, whichever is best for you. This is something that can be done before you're trying to go to sleep or get back to sleep. It's a good way to kind of, again, get out of the head with all those worries and concerns and thoughts flying around up there and into the body. So let's begin. I'm going to stop my image there and just follow along with me. Just find a position that's nice and comfortable for yourself. Again, standing up, sitting down, or laying down. Um, this would be relatively brief, but body scans can be up to 25, 30 minutes if you want. But again, we'll start with grounding. So bring your attention into the body as you let the body settle. You can close the eyes, that might be helpful, but if you prefer, you can always keep them slightly open with a downward gaze in front of you. And bringing the attention into the body, just feel the body in whatever position you're in. Let's say that you're sitting. Just feel the chair or the surface beneath you supporting you. Feel those touch points. Let the body be heavy, especially from the waist down. Let the body be heavy. Feel that sense of being grounded and connected. All those different support points. Feel your feet on the floor. Feel that sense of connection and groundedness there. Feel your arms and hands resting comfortably. Feel the spine supporting the upper part of the body. You might stretch that out just a little bit and let the upper part of the body feel light and flexible. but still supported. And that's just simply grounding ourselves. Good way to get out of the head as a start. Now we're going to simply scan through the body. You can scan through quickly or slowly, whichever you have time for. And you can start from really any point, but typically you can start from the top of the head and work down, or you can start from the toes and work up. We'll start from the top of the head. And we're just going to scan through. And as we do this, I'll guide you. So just follow along. And as we scan through, just be aware of that part of the body which we're focused on. And just notice what's there. Just notice any sensations, anything that might stand out, whether it's a positive feeling, a sense of maybe relaxation, or it might be some discomfort or pain or something like that, or anything in between. Just kind of notice. Okay, so let's do that, starting at the top of the head, just scanning down through the forehead, around the eyes, nose and mouth and jaw, the whole face, the whole head. Again, just being aware of what you notice. Down into the neck and the shoulders. Bring your awareness down into your arms, all the way down the length of the arms, through the elbows and down to the wrists and into the hands. Spend a little bit of time on the hands here. Hands often have a fair amount of sensation, so you might notice a sense of aliveness or tingling in the palms of the fingers. You might even isolate the thumbs and then go through finger by finger, feeling any sensations, just being aware, just noticing. What do you notice? Now coming back up into the shoulders again, scan down through the chest and the upper back, maybe even being aware of the space between the chest and the upper back. So inside and out, feeling the inside, feeling the breathing, feeling the lungs, feeling the heart. Down into the middle part of the torso, the belly, the middle back, the sides. Again, just noticing whatever sensations you feel here. If there is a little bit of discomfort or a little bit of something that you'd like to change, just notice that first. As part of the skill is just being aware of what you'd like to fix, in a sense. Without doing anything, just being aware of it. We'll get to that in a few moments. And then let your attention move down into the lower torso, the pelvic area, again, inside and out. If you're sitting, feel the sit bones and the buttocks being the weight of the body there. And then all the way down into the legs, the length and the volume of the legs, down through the thighs, being aware of the knees, the calves and the shins, and then the ankles. And then finally down into the feet. Same thing with the feet as we did with the hands. Take a little bit of time here. Feel the soles of your feet connecting with the ground, the heels, the balls of your feet, the toes, the top of the feet, the sides of the feet. You could isolate the toes. You want to spend a little time feeling each toe. And again, you might notice different sensations. Whatever you notice is just fine. Just be aware. Now, having gone through the whole body, now expand your awareness to include the whole body just for a moment or so. Just be aware of the whole body and its present position. The body is always present. The mind will carry us away, and you've probably noticed by now that the mind generates thoughts and things pop up and distract you, and that's fine. Like we did last week, just be aware of that. Come back to the body, that sense of the body. You can zoom in on a particular part of the body, or you can just be aware of the whole body here, being present right here, right now. And just sit with this for a moment. No place to go, nothing to do, no special way that you need to be. Just rest in this awareness of the body. The body alive, the body full of sensations, the body breathing. Now, for the last part of the exercise, going back and kind of quickly scanning through this time, if there were points of tension or tightness or discomfort or whatever, like we did last week, if you participated in last week's, we used the breath to kind of release tension. You can breathe into that area of tension or tightness, send in the energy of the in-breath there, letting that in-breath kind of wash it away. And then as you breathe out that and release that tension. Try that if there's a particular area, maybe there's some tension in the jaw area or the shoulders or something like that. And just try that. The few breaths, breathing in, letting the energy of the in-breath come in, and then take away the tension on the out-breath, releasing it, letting it go. And you can do this with any part of the body. It's good to practice this during a meditation because this is a very practical skill that you can use while you're out and about working or doing errands. You can bring that sense of being and releasing tension as you go throughout your day. This is how we integrate these mindful practices into our daily life. Okay, now you can just let go of all that and just maybe be aware of, again, of the body sitting or whatever position you're in. Maybe feel the breath for a couple of cycles of your breathing. And when you're ready, we'll slowly rise from the meditation. You can open the eyes if they've been closed. And coming back, reconnecting with your surroundings as we finish today's meditation. And thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found that helpful. Again, you can do the grounding anytime you like, just that by itself if you want, or you can do a quick body scan, just noticing what's there. And you can also do that breathing in and releasing tension. There are other ways that you can come into the body. There's all sorts of things. There's mindful stretching and movement, as you see in this cute cat graphic here. Some gentle yoga, gentle stretching, mindfully, slowly, being aware, letting the tension go as you stretch and release. Great way to bring a little movement into the exercise. You can also do what's called walking meditation. There's sort of a formal walking meditation where you really just slowly walk back and forth and really pay attention to the sensations as you walk. But you can do this as you're out and about walking to different activities. Usually, we're mostly in our head when we're walking. We're thinking about the next thing that we're going to do, or we're thinking about the many things on the to-do list. We're thinking about all sorts of stuff, right? Well, you can take that opportunity, at least for a few minutes, to just pay attention to the movement of the legs and the placing of the feet and the contact of the feet on the ground and the lifting, and then the whole sensations of walking. It's really a great way to, again, get out of the head and into the body. If you're outside, you can really spend some time really focusing on the sun on your face, or the breeze, or the sounds. Again, using your senses. And also mindful eating. Here's a bunch of tips on that. So take some time and just when you're eating, just try to just eat and really enjoy the act of eating and the tastes and the smells and the textures. And most of us multitask while we eat, so just try to do that. There's a couple of exercises. Um, I know you won't be able to click into these on the video, but you can. This is a mindful chocolate eating exercise. Just Google it or search it on YouTube. There's a classic eating of a raisin, one or two or three raisins. Taking a few moments to do that is really a great exercise. And with that, I'll say bring a little self-kindness into the whole exercise. Be kind to yourself, be good to yourself. What you're doing is taking care of yourself when you do these meditations. And, peace be with you. And thanks so much again for joining me and being with me. And hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you again next Monday. Try some of the practice throughout the week. Take good care. Bye bye for now.